So when Adidas ended the Yeezy partnership, I think we all expected for the brand to take a major hit. Well, it looks like the Three Stripes has revealed their financial guidance, a report outlining the financial projections for the year. And let me just say, things aren't looking good, and those Yeezys that they claim they would be releasing may not be coming either. What's going on, everybody? It's J.A. Before we get into today's story, we got a couple of quick updates. So it looks like Teyana Taylor will be getting her own Jordan 1 collab. This sneaker will be called A Rose in Harlem, referencing her 2018 record. The sneaker features an upper remix with display swooshes, gold hardware, and rose-inspired details. T is displayed across the left tongue tag, and alternating inner collars read A Rose and From Harlem. So I absolutely love that album. This is from that era when Ye was putting out those 7-track LPs. So I'm not mad at these joints at all for the ladies. And according to Z Sneakerheads, this pair is expected to drop sometime later this year. And shout out to that boy Bron. This week, he finally beat Kareem's record as the NBA's all-time leading scorer. So Nike, they teamed up with the shoe surgeon to create a pair of special sneakers, a one-of-one, to celebrate this special achievement. The Nike LeBron 20, the Moment colorway, features a whole bunch of special details and materials. So you got a snakeskin upper, gold swooshes, and on the bottom of the sneaker reveals the record-breaking number. So salute to Bron. Man breaks one of the biggest records in NBA history, and Nike gives him a customized one-of-one sneaker. I feel like the least they could have did was at least write that boy a check or break him off with some equity in the company. And what's even sadder for LeBron is even after every record he breaks, even after all of his accomplishments, heads are still gonna say he ain't better than Jordan. And switching gears, it looks like ALD is ready to shake things up with a banger collab for 2023, as founder Teddy Santis has revealed a new 860 V2 collab with New Balance. So this image here is a real teaser, as we don't have a clear shot of the sneakers, but as you can see, it looks like we got 3 different colorways dropping. The 860 V2 is a silhouette that's kind of in the same lane as the 2002R or the 1906D. It's giving that 2000s runner vibe. Almost kind of reminded me of a pair of Asics Gel Kayanos, in terms of the materials used here on the upper. And with the ALD collab here, these joints are gonna be super hype. Expect these to sell out quick and be a limited release. And speaking of New Balance, it looks like a new colorway has surfaced for their popular 9060 silhouette in a white and black edition. And it appears that this sneaker has a vintage looking aged kind of sole, so these are absolutely fire. This is what I love about New Balance, because these pairs will probably be a GR, which means you can easily access this pair. So be on the lookout for these this spring for a retail of $150. Now, some of y'all may find this shocking, but it looks like Reebok is coming with the heat. So this is the Tiger Zig Kinetica 2.5. And according to Reebok, the 4th installment of the Maharishi Reebok partnership perfectly encapsulates the brand ethos, taking a pacifist approach to military-grade utilitarian design, representing camouflage as a symbol of nature and art. So this pair releases February 17th. This sneaker is really nice, and I had no idea about this silhouette. So this collab from Reebok has definitely shown some light on this model, and now I'm kind of slightly checking to see what else Reebok has to offer. So who remembers the stem player? Most of you guys would probably refer to it as the Yeezy stem player, as it was the only place where you were able to listen to the Donda 2 demos. Well, just like everybody else in the world, a couple of months back, the stem player actually denounced Kanye West and said they had no relations with Ye, and basically canceled him just like the rest of the world. So now they have went to Instagram to announce a community investment opportunity. So their caption reads, "Don't invest unless you're prepared to lose all the money you invest. This is a high risk investment." So not a good look. Almost comes off as desperate, and to me it gives off the vibe that they're like begging for money and must be doing bad financially, which is crazy because this company literally built their entire name off of this man's back and then denounced him, and now things ain't looking too good for the company, which leads us into the main story for today, as Adidas reports of an expected revenue reduction of 1.2 billion euros, approximately 1.29 billion US dollars, resulting from unsold Yeezy inventory, indicating that Adidas is sitting on a massive amount of product. So I think we all knew that Adidas was sitting on a lot of Yeezy inventory, but these numbers are crazy, and they were provided by Adidas themselves during their 2023 financial guidance, which pretty much lays out their financial plan for the entire year. But to me, the most interesting information that we got from their financial guidance is that Adidas is still reviewing how it plans to utilize its existing Yeezy inventory. So they got two options. One of the possible scenarios includes that they repurpose the current Yeezy stock, which would result in a write-off that would decrease the company's operating profit margins by an additional 537 million this year. The decision not to repurpose Yeezy products would result in lower revenues by around 1.2 billion euros, which is around 1.29 billion. So I've talked about this previously, but Adidas is definitely aware of the negative backlash that they've been getting on social media after ending the Yeezy partnership. Plus, there are reports out there that there's a clause in Ye's deal in which he would still be owed a royalty for any Yeezys that were sold, even after he was dropped from the company. Now, there is a conflicting report out there that claims that Adidas has structured and proposed a new deal in an attempt to re-engage Kanye West and Yeezy back into the fold. But unfortunately, this report comes from an unreliable source, so we don't want to get too excited about this information until we get some more clear, concrete evidence. So we learned that Adidas is expecting to take a huge financial hit if they do plan to repurpose and rebrand these unsold Yeezys. We've also learned that they'll take an even bigger hit if they plan to just drop them all together. Plus, they're also losing a fortune of money just by storing these hundreds of thousands of unsold pairs in warehouses. So Ye said it himself, it's gonna cost Adidas billions to keep him, or it's gonna cost them billions to let him go. So you gotta think that Ye is sitting back somewhere right now, smoking on a victory cigar as we speak. So let me know what you guys think Adidas should do. What would you do if you were in their situation? Would you repurpose and rebrand these pairs and sell them off to the public? Or would you just drop them all together and take this billion-dollar loss? Or, like the rumors are suggesting, getting on your knees and begging for Ye's forgiveness for him to come back? Let me know what you guys think, as well as all of the topics covered here in today's video. I'm J.A. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed. I appreciate y'all. Love. I'm out.